What's going on, YouTube? My name is Mod.
I'm Mrs. Mod.
And this is Heartbeat at the Movies. And today, with our second review on the YouTube channel, I appreciate anybody and everybody that's came through and supported us so far. As always, the biggest way to support is going ahead and smashing that like button and going ahead and subscribing directly so you don't miss out on any videos that we put together. We're directly out of Beekeeper, and Jason Statham, I believe, is one of the best action movie stars out there. Miss Mon, I have to ask you, what is your favorite Jason Statham character?
Ooh, good one. I mean, I liked him in a lot of movies, but I want to say one of my favorites is The Transporters, or The Transporter, the first one to be exact. I think that one came out, like 2002? And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that is the first time I've ever seen him in the movie. And I've kind of just been, hooked kind of from there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would lean towards that. I have to lean towards my Fast series. I feel like I got to stay loyal to the soil. And I actually did like his character when he was introduced. I felt like a lot of the villains and a lot of the people that were going against them, they weren't really well built, and it always was weird having a villain in that series. So having a true villain with the true nature, it made me like it that much more. So
yeah, absolutely.
We are straight through the back entrance. I figured I'd give the firefighters a break. Somebody detain this guy.
We are fresh out of the movies from seeing the Beekeeper movie, hour and 45 minutes on the dot. Movie was written by Kurt Wimmer, if I'm saying that right, and starring yours truly, Jason Statham. Let's get into it.
Overall premise of the movie, you have a beekeeper who is staying and leasing a barn from an elderly woman who stays by herself, very remote area. And at the time, he was just a very business and friend type relationship, but it wasn't anything too serious. The plot doesn't really give us too much of their past. It kind of just jumps us right into it. What ends up happening is she gets a phishing email, and ends up getting scammed out for her money within minutes. Phishing emails are crucial. They are very real. Over the course of the last couple years, even in 2022, 4.7 million people at some point got some type of phishing scam, anything from a small amount from their banking account and anywhere from their entire life savings. So Be aware.
Jason's character in The Beekeeper gave me the vibes from The Accountant, the movie with Ben Affleck.
The dorky pocket protector, and
I have a pocket protector.
Just in the role of how Jason is literally the beekeeper and sticks to that, makes honey. You don't really know anything else about him, kind of mysterious, and that's kind of how it was in The Accountant with Ben Affleck.
The movie overall gives you more setup and then back action. So it tosses you right into it. You have your crisis, and then you can see the development of that crisis happening, and kind of pinpointing from that accountant contrast to the movie overall. You see, as Ben Affleck's character is very dialed in and is very direct, just like an accountant is. Same thing with this one. As a beekeeper, it's all about the hive, and the hive is an analogy to either whatever situation that he's in. If it's dealing with the family or if it's dealing with his friends, it's about protecting that and protecting that entity. And as you go through the journey, overall, you get the concept that there is a coming to the end, but how are we going to get to it? You kind of have multiple villains, if I'm being brutally honest.
Yeah.
And without giving too much, of course, we want to always give you the movie without giving you the movie.
Jason, he played that role really, really well. In that mysterious, you want to know more about him, you want to know his background. I thought it was a great character choice. So, after being all engaged in the movie, Mon, overall, let the people know, how did The Beekeeper make you feel?
It made me feel good. I think the action scenes with Jason Statham, it's they're bar none. I feel like you know what you're gonna get, but you know the product is gonna be very key. The fighting scenes, the ending fighting scene was nuts. I don't think I've seen anything like that in a long time. So if not that alone, I feel like the build up for it paid off for that portion of it. A little bit of the plot lines that kind of got me a little bit, but that's me being the nitty picky. But overall, that doesn't stop you from not enjoying this movie.
I agree. Yeah, action 10 out of 10 for me. From my perspective, I don't want to say it doesn't take much, but had me on the edge of my seats and almost closing my eyes at some points. I loved it.
That's good. And having an action movie in the midst of January, where it is a slow time in the theater right now, they're doing, building a lot up, and you'll start seeing that pick up more as the springtime comes by. But the Beekeeper is that taste of, no pun intended, honey that you need to kind of get you through the start of the year. So overall, I feel like it's a great movie, a great time, and something that I feel like you should see in theaters, just off the fact that you won't get that type of anticipation sitting at home. You just don't get that and not being in front of the big screen. So overall, I think you could have fun with this one. Maybe not take your kids to go see it, but I think for you and a significant other would have a great time.
Yep, I agree. I believe it's a must-watch in theaters. Great theater movie. So get y'all tickets. Go see this movie. And when you guys do, let us know down in the comments what y'all think. Do you agree with us? We want to know your thoughts. We want to bounce off of you guys. So let us know down below.
Exactly. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful. See you in the next one.
Bye.